Hey yo, hey yo, black men. Now I've been telling guys what's up. I've been letting you guys know what's happening. Nobody wants to listen to me. You guys want to argue with me. Oh, you a self-hating man. Oh, you mad because black women not checking for you. At this point, I'm glad they're not checking for me. I'm glad they're not checking for me. Now, if I recall right, I made a video about this, talking about, the hookup culture and the STDs and everything like that. And I'm like, I told you guys. I told you guys what's happening. I told you guys. Now, mind you, if you go on the CDC website and you look up, the STDs and everything like that, mind you, they separate it by race. So the fact that yes, there are only 40 million, something like that, like 40 million black people in this country. It's 200 million white people, like 60 million Hispanic people. I think 20 million Asian, or like 10 million, somewhere around there, between 10 and 20 Asian people. And, then you have other. But when you look at the fact that in the black group, when you do the numbers out of 10, when you do the numbers out of 100, is a very, very high rate. I don't even remember the numbers though. You have to go on my channel and scroll through my catalog and find that video. I already talked about it, right? So I'm not going to break down the numbers for you guys. You can go watch that video. But I told you guys about the South. I told you guys what's really going on down there. I told you your only option are bad options. Now, if you didn't know, 50% of 50%. 50% of them have HSV2. So you're playing a game, basically Russian roulette. You know, at least at least with Russian roulette, it's a 1 out of 6. You know what I'm saying? Out of 6 bullets, that's not even loaded in the gun. There's a chance. 1 out of 6, right? So you have a lower chance, because I'm not sure of that math. It's not 25%. It might be somewhere around 17 17%. So you have a lower chance of not getting shot playing Russian roulette than you do hooking up with a black John and catching something. And then, bro, it's in every category. You might say, because listen, you might look at the post and say, what does it say about black people? Even in the caption, it didn't say anything about black people. But when you go on the CDC and look at it by race, I just broke it down for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So you're playing a deadly game. And I can confirm it because listen, I've worked a security job at a clinic before. I've actually seen it with my own eyes. I've watched how, and I talked about it before. I watched how chicks will come in, right? Walk out with the brown bag, walk out with the pamphlet. You feel me? When I got there, they already told me, listen, if that's the case, when someone walks out like that, that means that they tested positive for something. You feel me? Because certain um panels, I guess however it works, do when you get STD testing, it's certain panels where you can get back certain results faster than others. I think blood work might take a day or two if you're really trying to get it expedited. But like for urine and all that other stuff that's tracked by the urine, dude, you can get those results back in like an hour. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 2 hours max. And I used to watch how chicks would walk out to the front door as they pass me, and they get on their cell phone, they texting, typing up a storm, calling somebody, oh, you a B word, oh, you ain't nothing but you a sorry, lame ass dude, you know what I'm saying? Blah 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 nigga, blah 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 nigga, you know what I'm saying? Or the dude, he come in by himself and yo, listen, black man, please go and get tested. Go and get tested. When I was working there looking at that, I saw more black women come in there and actually get tested. I will attest to that. At least black women go and get tested. Yo, black men, do better, bro. A lot of you dudes, you send the girl to go get tested and you crossing your fingers, hoping, yo, I ain't got nothing. Listen, bro, be a man, right? Grow some balls, go in there, get the test done, and you good. You feel me? Because a lot of you dudes, you want to raw dog stuff. You feel like, oh, I gotta feel it, bro. Listen, what about when you wake up in the morning and you feel that bump, right? What about when you stand in front of the toilet and you piss and your joint is burning sensation from the tip? You know what I mean? What about then? But you wanted to feel it. Don't let that temporary pleasure, you know what I'm saying, do you damage like that. It ain't. It's not even worth it, dude. And keep it a stack, man. You dudes are not telling these Johns go get tested before having sex, man. Most black dudes are starved out. Keep it a stack. Keep it a stack. Most black dudes are starved out. You go in months without no action, years without no action. If a John try and throw you some box right now, you're not telling her, listen, go and get tested first. That's done. That's done. That's done. Yo, you're clipped. She's not coming back to mess with you, dude. Maybe she might do it, but it's a high likelihood that she's not gonna do it. And especially with a black John, dude, you might have a higher success of that might actually happen with someone else. That black, cause yo, that's not how black women do it, dude. Especially when you aren't the Tyrone, your opportunities don't come around like that. So for you to blow it by saying some nut shit like that, man, listen, not dude's not doing that. And again, that's the blaming of the hookup culture. That's the problem behind it. And listen, they had the nerve to say it was the passport bros. You feel me? Guys going overseas to DR, Colombia, Brazil, and stuff like that, to Thailand, and coming back and spreading that stuff. Nah, way before. Listen, way before that. Way before that. I made the video about Atlanta. I told you dudes what's going on down there. I told you dudes in every category is crazy. I told you dudes about the down low street. Listen, listen, listen. This is the funny part, and this is what kills me about the South. Listen, Atlanta already has that stigma. You know what I'm saying about the dudes. And I'll say this right. I know I do rip people on the South, but I will say this right. For the men in Atlanta, most of the men aren't gay. That's the funny part. That's the funny part. Listen, I know I be talking my shit about Atlanta, but most of the men in Atlanta aren't even gay. It's the Tyrones. You feel me? If you just a regular dude, you the average dude, even worse, you a below average dude, don't nobody care about you being gay. Shit, if you were straight, they still didn't care about you then. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't really care about you. They're talking about the Tyrones, them street Tyrones, them thugged out Tyrones, the hood Tyrones, prison Tyrones. Those are the dudes they talking about because he got 5 baby mamas, 6 children, and he down low. What the fuck? You feel me? You can't tell me that shit not backwards, dude. That's what I. That's and again, that's across the whole South. You feel me? It's just that they turned that stuff up to another level in Atlanta. That's why it has that stigma. You feel me? And then because it became the gay capital 2.0, because I think what the number one capital is what San Francisco, but difference is it's in the South, black people. So this is how it works, right? This is how it works. You have the down low pooks, right? Down low Pookie, down low Tyrone, down low Glocktavius, and hold on, I'll tell a story at the end, right? And pretty much those dudes. So not all of them, but some of them, when they are incarcerated, they're on that type of time, right? And then when they release back into society, these guys will still mess with black women, get black women pregnant, but on the low, he's creeping around with other men. Now you have the house in Virginia. I don't know if I can say it. Shout out to AC for that word, right? House in Virginia, the HIV, right? It's spread it around same gender sex. So you have all the men that's participating in that degeneracy, and they're spreading that amongst each other. Those same dudes are down low. They're still messing with black women to keep their rep up. You feel me? Oh yeah, bro. And listen, when I was in Atlanta, I've seen it with my own eyes, and I'm telling you, it's not the average dude who's acting like that. It's not the below average dude who acting like that. It's the Tyrones. That's what's so funny about it. It's always the Tyrones. Dude, you would think, listen, dude, I'm talking about dudes be scat pack, swag. You feel me? He got the tattoos, dreadlocks, 6'4", toting guns, toting guns, 10K followers on Instagram, and he's trying to rap. Scam. Like the archetype is all the same. Come to find out these dudes, listen, this is how bad it was. There was a page. I don't Most people didn't know about it. It didn't have too many followers, but I was shown this page by a female, and it was hood dudes getting exposed in Atlanta for being gay. You feel me? These dudes were, and listen, if you got exposed by the transformer, then you already know what time it is. Like that's certified. I'm talking about messages, pictures, voice recordings, and listen, it was like at least 100 pictures. Each picture, maybe I said like two of them might be a pair. You know what I'm saying? But it was multiple dudes because it was evidence with every dude, multiple men on that page being exposed, all hood niggas. I'm like, damn, what? So you as the average dude, it's not about you. It doesn't even involve you. So be glad you don't even have to partake in that stuff. And I told you dudes, listen, you might as well escape the South. Listen, I'm not saying that other places don't have, you know, infections going on, but it's heavily concentrated in the South. I told you dudes, the CDC is in Atlanta. You feel me? It's in Atlanta. Like, come on, bro. What do you think? Our population may not be as big as white people, but amongst us, it's too many damn STDs. And it's being spreaded from the Tyrones to the women. Most black men, listen, most of you black dudes can't even sit here and say, yo, bro, I got a rotation. A rotation of what? Threes? And see those same threes, fours, and fives, because most of you dudes not hooking up with a six, keeping it a stack. Um, those same three, fours, and fives, if they come across Tyrone and Tyrone, he's in a little dry spell, right? He feel like, yo, I just want something quick. She give it up to him. You had to work. You had to jump through hoops. Matter of fact, she's stressing you out. She's stressing you out. She giving you problems. She telling you not hitting it right. Dead ass. She told you not hitting it right. She comparing your stroke to Tyrone because listen, when she do get the chance to hit Tyrone, which they always do, you feel me? They be a part of Glocktavia's rotation. You are the good, hardworking simp. You feel me? You working for it. That's why I be talking you know what I'm saying? You are the good, hardworking simp. And I told you guys about the South. That Southern Belle, Bible Belt shit. You feel me? Talking about oh, I'm a Christian woman. Yo, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Listen, I've been to church, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I've been to church. The freakiest women are in church. And it starts from young. Not when they get to the 28, 29, 35. I'm trying to be religious and my whole phase is over now. Nah, this start from young. They in the teen church in the main, and you know what I'm saying? They in the teen church, bro. 15, 16, hooking up. But you, man, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Listen, it's a lot of poverty in the South. We already know that. It's dirty, bad education. And listen, I'm not even talking about in the rural parts of the South. I'm talking about concentrated in the major cities. You feel me? Concentrated in the major cities, dude. Tyrone's getting all the action. You as the average dude, yo, you sitting back waiting your turn. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want something quality, yo, keep it a stack, keep it a stack, keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? Because and I'm not saying you can avoid it by aiming for a higher quality. And by quality, I'm just talking about looks. I mean, most people on the planet are average 4 to 6. 4 to 6. If you feel like it's a bunch of nines walking around, you listen, you have low standards. And I know how black men think. And again, it comes back to this whole STD thing. Black men see ass and oh bro, she a 9, bro. Oh, I see ass. She a 8, bro. Listen, bro, body don't even enhance. I'm not saying body doesn't enhance, but not how you do try to overinflate it, dude. Body is like a legit 1 point. Body is legit 1 point. If she's not stacked, what I mean by stacked is ass and titties. Listen, she only has one and not the other. That's half a point. Titties and no ass, half a point. Ass and no titties, half a point. If she got both, that's a whole point. So if she is a 4 and she's stacked, right? Okay, she a 5. You do it, you trying to overinflate it. And when you that's what I be talking about. You do you see some buns and oh bro, I got a feeling, man. Like, come on, dude. You a part of the problem. You a part of the problem. I worked in a clinic. I told you I seen it. Most dudes are not going to the clinic and getting tested. It's mainly the females. You only see the dudes show up after the chick been there because usually if the chick go there by herself the first time and it's bad results, she come back a second time with the dude. You feel me? Or they might show up together the first time. But some dudes don't even show up. I seen a few dudes go in there, you know what I'm saying? They crossing their fingers when they walking out, and then I'm sorry, when they crossing their fingers when they walking in, and when they walking out, yo, dude's got the biggest smile on his face because he feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You feel me? I seen it, dude. Listen, I told you, dudes, the bad options. Listen. Why do you think the chicks are leaving the up north and the west coast and the Midwest to go down to the south? Listen, because Tyrones are hyper available. And they're really not hyper available. It's just the fact that those chicks are willing to share them. How you willing? Listen, I've seen it with my own eyes. Tyrone will have a rotation of like 5, 6, 7. What? What? And bro, when I tell you I've seen it, dude, I'm talking about 5, 6, 7. Just a rotation of females, and these females know about each other. I mean, they might not know each other on a personal level, but they know, yeah, he got other women, and she just wait her turn. So I'm like, why do you think the STDs are such a problem? Most black men don't even have no STDs. It's spread it amongst the pooks and the black women. And again, that's the small concentration. So when you look at it out of 100, when you look at it out of 50, when you look at it out of 10, yeah, Poop, Tyrone, Octavius, the black women. You might have a couple simps in there who feel like, yo, bro, I gotta feel it. Yo, listen, stay away. Stay away. I'm not saying that other women don't have STDs, but when you look at the numbers, it's a lower percentage. So if you was to go over there, and again, let the same way how black men want to run numbers game, right? Go and run numbers game with a different race and look at your chances. Come on, look at your chance. Listen, it's gonna be one dude in my comment section talking about, oh, bro, I, I fucked 100 girls, bro. I never caught nothing. Listen, guys like that you can't argue with, bro. Guys like that you can't argue with, bro. Anyways, I mean, you guys can keep playing these games. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. I told you guys about what's going on. I've been breaking it down. And again, I know it's not the easiest thing to just pack up and move somewhere. But bro, listen, it's about peace at the end of the day. I mean, for some of you dudes, maybe you might have peace in the South. I don't know. I know for a fact I didn't have no peace there. It was like hell. But like I said, you dudes can do what you want to do. For the guys I make the content for, the 10%, like I said, I make the content for the 10%. I know most dudes who listen to my content probably aren't even the 10%, but listen, hopefully I can do my part and change that. You feel me? Because really, yo, we still in America. Listen, get your passport, bro. Get your pass. Hell no. Get your passport, man. You feel me? Get your passport because that's the real success, man. We already know, regardless of race, we're in America. And American culture, it just breeds the women a different way, right? It just breeds the women in a different way. It's a first world country. You know what I'm saying? It's a first world country, first world problems. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.